Welcome to This Explainer. Let's dive right into things today because we are talking about harnessing the absolutely incredible astrological energy of the May 1st flower moon. If you've been looking to create a massive shift in your life, well, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're breaking down a super simple yet profoundly powerful manifestation ritual that's perfectly aligned with this specific moon. We'll go step by step so you know exactly what to do, what to say, and exactly how to direct that energy. But wait, before we get into the nitty-gritty physical steps of the ritual, you've got to ask yourself a serious question. Are you actually truly prepared to let go of your past attachments? This is completely foundational, guys. You see, manifesting isn't just about calling new, shiny things into your life. It is equally, if not more, about clearing out the old stagnant energy to actually make room for the new. You have to be willing to drop whatever is weighing you down. So just keep that in the back of your mind as we move forward. All right, to understand why this works so well, let's look at Section 1, the flower moon's energy. So this isn't just your run-of-the-mill full moon. This specific astrological phase is a massive catalyst. It's literally a cosmic green light for deep emotional healing and heart chakra activation. We're going to be focusing heavily on those two things today, emotional healing and your heart chakra, because they are the absolute core of this ritual. When you actively open up your heart chakra, you create this beautiful space of vulnerability. And that naturally paves the way for the next crucial steps, finally letting go of those old attachments and calling in real love, real growth, and true stability. Okay, moving right along to Section 2, preparing your sacred space. So step 1 of the ritual is all about setting the stage. You need to create a physical environment that mirrors the calm, focused energy you want for your emotional healing. First up, light a candle. White or pink is what you want here. Then find a super calm, quiet spot where you absolutely won't be disturbed. And finally, if you can swing it, try to sit directly under the moonlight, or at least pull up a chair near a window where that lunar energy can actually reach you. Doing this physically signals to your brain that it's time to get down to business. With the space set, let's jump into Section 3, the 5-step ritual. Think of this as your manifestation roadmap. These are the 5 simple steps we're taking to fully tap into the flower moon's incredible capacity for heart healing. We just knocked out setting the space, so let's get right into the rest of the action plan. All right, step 2 is ground your energy. You're sitting in your quiet spot. Now just close your eyes. Take a few deep, really intentional breaths. Allow yourself to feel the energy in the room shifting, becoming super calm and just completely centered in your body. I know it sounds basic, but this grounding is absolutely essential before we even try to activate that heart chakra. Now, while you're sitting there in that deeply grounded state, you're going to softly recite this mantra. I am open to receive abundance, love, and clarity. You really want to say this out loud to actively prime your heart chakra for the emotional healing that's about to happen. Actually, speaking the words physically vibrates that intention right into your space. It's powerful stuff. Next up, step 3. Grab a notebook and a pen and let's get those manifestations out of your head and onto paper. You'll want to make 2 separate columns. On one side, write down exactly what you want to attract: love, money, peace, massive success, whatever it is. On the other side, write down what you need to release: the fear, the stress, the past pain. Now, here is the absolute game changer, and you've got to remember this. Write your attraction statements in the present tense. Don't write, I will attract financial abundance. No way. Write, I am attracting financial abundance, or I am surrounded by love. You have to claim it like it's already yours. Once everything is down on paper, we hit step 4, release and let go. This is the fun part. You are going to literally tear that release side right off the paper. Just rip it out. Then you're going to either safely burn it or just decisively crumple it up and throw it in the trash. This physical act is you literally manifesting the release of all those past attachments we talked about earlier. And as you're destroying that release list, watching it burn or tossing it out, say this phrase with your whole chest. I release what no longer aligns with my highest self. By doing this, you are actively, consciously taking out the energetic trash and clearing space in your heart. Okay, so the heavy negative energy is gone. Now for the final step. Step 5, charge your intentions. Take that piece of paper you have left, the good stuff, the attraction list, and hold it right against your chest. This directly connects your written goals to your wide open heart chakra. Close your eyes again and visualize those desires as if they're happening right this second. Don't just picture them. Actually feel the happiness, the deep peace, and the gratitude of having those things in your life right now. And to wrap up the whole ritual, you just seal the deal with these words of total surrender. It is done. I trust the universe. It's kind of like hitting send on an email. You've done your part, and now you're just handing it over to the astrological energies to do theirs.
Awesome. Let's finish up with section 4, amplifying your manifestation. So the source material gives us some pretty great optional tweaks to really dial up the intensity. Having some crystals nearby, especially rose quartz or clear quartz, can be a huge help for heart energy. Playing some soft meditation music in the background is great for keeping your frequency high. And this is a big one. Make sure you drink a big glass of water right after you finish. Water is incredibly important for grounding you after doing deep spiritual work. These little enhancements will absolutely keep that heart chakra activation going strong long after the candle burns out. Now, a couple of quick pro tips for surefire success. Obviously do this at night to catch that peak full moon energy. Afterwards, you've really got to guard your mind and avoid spiraling into negative thoughts. But the golden rule, the whole shebang, you have to believe it deeply. Emotion is literally the key to manifestation. If you don't feel it, it's not going to work. To keep that positive emotional momentum going in the days after the ritual, keep a few powerful affirmations in your back pocket. A great one is, everything I desire is coming to me effortlessly. You can also tell yourself, I am ready to receive abundance, or I trust divine timing. Just keep repeating them. It keeps your mind totally locked in on the emotional healing you just kickstarted. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one big, exciting thought to chew on. Once you've actually cleared out all that old baggage and fully embraced this emotional healing, what beautiful, wild new realities are you going to invite in? When your heart chakra is truly, fully activated, the possibilities are completely endless. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, and happy manifesting.